Hey people, my name is Serhat. This is another video. This is a pick a pile reading for the portal that is today, the 4th of April, so the 4th of the 4th month in numerology year number 4, 2020. It's going to be an amazing day. It's going to be an amazing shift, and maybe there's some messages that you need right now. Before you dig to the piles, because you don't want me to speak a lot, I just want to explain. I prepared the 5D energies of your timeline, whatever you picked, and the 4D energy of your timeline, plus the 3D energy that you might understand, so the bigger picture, and what you can expect, and what you need to work on, maybe just what kind of messages go through, what you need to hear. There are 4 different piles, the clear quartz pile, the black obsidian pile, the lapis lazuli pile, and the purple fluorite pile. Beautiful. And another message that I need to clarify for you guys in the intro. This is for the ones who are following me here and subscribe me here and enjoy my energy. Well, the thing is, I meditated yesterday and I received so much guidance. I wrote it down in my journal. It's all about changes. Also, you know me, like I always do changes, I always do adjustments in my videos and what I upload and what I do. And I've been doing like lately the daily messages. And it's just like Spirit is always giving me messages and signs where to continue, where to adjust, and etc. I felt called to put the rose here. I don't know, maybe someone looked at the rose as I did. Well, the thing is, I did something different now and I just announced it so I can also stick to that and I have the responsibility for that. You know me, Capricorn, right? I will do now monthly videos in English and weekly energy check-ins in English. So monthly videos for the zodiac signs in English and weekly energy check-in in general for pick a card piles intuitively, plus weekly German zodiacs again. And I thought about changing the daily guidance videos into German. I don't know, I just wrote it down in my journal. I made like I received a lot of ideas how to structure those videos and how to use my tools and trying to do the best out of that. So if you're up to that, and please make sure you subscribe me so you will not miss the uploading videos that are coming the next days, the next momentum in your reality, whatever timeline you are in right now. I just felt to share this video with you so the ones or the others understand. So now we can dig into this reading and I'm super happy. I just saw 3-3. Amazing. We can jump into this reading. So starting here. Pile 4, pile 3, pile 2. So, welcome pile number 1. You picked a clear quartz crystal. This is your current energies. I will just put every card onto the table. So the 5D energy timeline. Wow. 3rd chakra Archangel Cameo and storm warning in reverse. The 4D timeline foundation achievements. 4D. And 3D the peacock. Wow, I never received this animal spirit card. This is so beautiful. This is an air sign, I think. Okay, I will just try to go with the energies here. So, as we know, there are many different timelines right now because of the shift. I also experienced it for me in my reality, like in the beginning of this whole pandemic and this quarantine, I was in between 3D, the fear-based timeline, the timeline of pressure, the timeline of listening to the media, the timeline of not being aware of your own shadows and projecting to your situations and your surroundings, your relationships, etc. Into 4D, the timeline of the bridge, the transitioning to 5D. 4D is where you see like your own shadows, where you work on yourself and where you realize that there's so much more beyond what is in 3D creating. And 5D is the timeline of being connected. This is 5D and above. So it's just not about the 5D timeline because there's so many more dimensions. But 5D is just like the start. I always know that I'm in 5D whenever I am in my present moment, whenever I'm walking around in the city or like in my daily life. And I'm so in the present moment and I'm so high vibing, not knowing what time is, so so lost yet here, so guided yet lost, but not being like lost in a way of the association of lost in a negative way, feeling like lost in life, more like feeling so guided and protected and blessed, and following your bliss, whatever makes you happy. If you have a to-do list, and just like going with the flow and surrendering and experiencing so many beautiful things in life. Whenever I meditated, I saw outside next to me butterflies, and I was so high vibing with them and attracted so many beautiful things into my reality. Just to give you a quick explanation, and I feel with the third chakra, just start here with the 3D. I think this is better. So because they're splitted timelines, right? And maybe this will help you to realize, yo, like in 3D, the meaning of this bird, and this is like what I maybe here and there experience, like, you know, like being pulled back by 3D and 4D and trying to maintain to stay in 5D in alignment. I will quickly get my spirit animal book because I never received this card. Oh, it's next to me, beautiful. And I will just like try, but what I hear right now and what I see with this bird, it's like, I see a lot of turquoise, blue, green colors. I feel like also those feathers, yellow. Like, first of all, heart space activation, speaking your truth with the throat chakra, like green, blue. I love expressing yourself, being your most authentic being your most authentic self. Because this bird is the bird with a lot of feathers, right, in the back. And when they're shy, they don't show those feathers. They don't show their whole beauty. But when they feel aligned, when they feel like comfortable, they show what they have, especially if they want to impress other people in their surroundings. I feel like you are kind of getting more and more into this way of, I have these ideas about myself. I want to show the world who I am. Yet you have to be more compassionate towards yourself. With the 4D, the transitioning, it's like foundation achievements. It's this four Vans energy, I feel like this energy of celebrating, this energy of seeing your beauty, this energy of looking at the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself. And not hiding. Also, something that you've been working on. I feel like I need to clarify with the tarot cards. But first, I will go with the peacock energy, just like to see what is the meaning of that. Thank you for being so patient with me. Here. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything beautiful. The beauty of the peacock is unrevealed. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident, kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on navel. Beautiful energy. I feel like since it's upwards, it's actually in your 3D reality, you're actually showing more and more your talents, and you're tapping more and more into who you are and see beauty in everything and everyone. And this gives you the foundation for transitioning to 5D. I feel like with the storm warning in reverse, it's like more, this is like the tower card in reverse. But I feel like you just experienced a storm, you just worked on your shadows, you actually cleared everything out. I just hit with the clear quartz, and this gave you so much stability into your own being with the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, because it's in balance. The third chakra is the solar plexus, and they're both tens. 3 plus 7 is a 10, as much 1 plus 0 plus 1. I feel like for you, it's a lot of solar plexus. When the solar plexus chakra is in balance, it is in balance, like is in balance, you know. Not imbalance, is in balance, like upwards energy. It's more that you understood for yourself that you are not a slave of the matrix, that you actually can create whatever you think you're capable of because you believe so much in your own beauty and you believe so much in yourself, and you see that you can create this foundation. You already created it in 4D, so you just like follow this path. Yes, of course, maybe you felt everything crumbling down because you've been experiencing some tower momentum before, but this leads you even more to this whole beauty of seeing yourself, and you know, like a lot of beautiful energies with the yellow here. Solar plexus activation. Also understood what your body needs in your diet, in your daily lifestyle of what you're eating, what do you give your body as a fuel. This is a lot of foundation and achievements. You've been working on the foundation in your 3D reality for transitioning even more to 5D. To see your beauty in 3D is actually what helps you to receive all these blessings and all these achievements and all these results. You've been doing a good work, and this is a great job, pile number 1. For real, like a lot of beautiful new beginnings coming to you, and you're attracting them. Look how confident and beautiful you stand with your light. Connected to the source. Third eye activation, crown chakra activation, balancing out, being intuitive, independent, emperor energy, but in a balanced way. Seeing like, what is it that I want to create for my family and my loved ones and for myself, most importantly. And seeing that you have so many gifts and blessings and skills, and seeing like that you can now let them go and let them unfold and show them the world, the world your light. This is a beautiful energy. I feel like I want to ask Archangel Chamuel, let's call upon him, let's invoke him for some next steps guidance. But I feel like you already know, because it is our intuition that gives us the guidance. It is our intuition and this inner voice that gives us those ideas. As much as it was my idea to follow my intuition, my angels and my spirits and elementals, whatever you believe in, to do this 4/4 portal reading, as much as your intuition gives you these ideas about how can you paint this picture, pile number 1. Start TikTok as you saw it in social media, and your intuition was like, I maybe start also TikTok because I feel like I can sing and I want to show the world that I can sing because I see my beauty in my voice and I want to improve that by showing, like shining with my light and seeing like what is reflected back to me with that. Maybe starting a channel, maybe showing your cooking skills, whatever you're skilled with, pile number 1. Let's get Archangel Chamuel. Do you have some guidance here? Maybe some next steps. Look, beautiful. Heartache and loss in reverse. Fits to the storm warning energy. Like, I feel like you've been actually coming from this place. Because it's also blue. Sorry, my ring. Maybe this ring here from my ring finger fell off. Like, I don't know, you've been definitely going through some heartache and loss, but you managed it. Because I feel like maybe a commitment was broken. Literally, this ring was at my ring finger and it just fell off. You hear the voice, right? You hear the sound. And I feel like this loss created even more this foundation for you to see your inner beauty and shine with your light. So be thankful and grateful for this experience and this co-creation with this person who maybe cheated on you, who maybe let you last man standing at the altar when you were like getting married or something, because again, it was my ring finger, marriage. Maybe you've been through a divorce in the beginning of the pandemic, and this like made you even more realize your whole beauty and being like, no, I'm a good looking bad bitch, bad, like, you know, like bad boy, like good girl, you know, like this whole badass vibes. You realize this for yourself after this heartache and loss. Camille is here like, look, this created this solar plexus energy for yourself. This energy of I am that I am, inner Leo, yet also this energy of I am worthy. I like reconnecting with this energy of I am worthy. And this creates so many new beginnings for you. I feel like I have to give you some notes. And then we're done, honey. This is some beautiful things for you happening, pile number 1. My ring finger again. For real, my ring just like again fell into the box. Look. Okay, there's 3 messages and 1 message on the ground. I will pick that up as well. Okay. This message here next to the peacock. Let's check. Pisces, March. Maybe you are Pisces. Maybe you received this energy in March, but Pisces is also the archetype of I believe. I believe that I can create. I believe my talents. I believe in myself. I am worthy. Foundation, like between 40 and 50. Above the heartache and loss. Let's check. Beautiful. Oh my god. Old soul, full of wisdom, speak about your experience. Look, this is blue energy. Throat chakra. Speak about what you experience in this relationship, because this creates also the foundation. It's like also showing your shadows, that you've been working on your shadows, that you've been working on yourself, inner work. Enlighten the world with your wisdom. Leo, I was talking about Leo, right? I am that I am. Beautiful. Leo is like, you know, Leo fails with their, maybe Leo, like this Leo energy of being pride. There's also this energy of seeing people that maybe make jokes about you, but laughing at them as much as yourself. Like being so in tune with yourself and your inner Leo means if you fell on the ground, you start laughing. Look, there's this one experience, right? I was wearing a kimono and not giving a shit. Also those pants here. I don't know if you see them. Sees my foods with my Adidas. And I did some groceries. I was walking home, and like behind me there were some kids, and this happened like 2 months ago or something. And they were laughing at me because of my outfit or because of whatever reason, but they were laughing. And I didn't know if they were laughing at me or if they were laughing at the general, but I looked at them a little bit like, okay, why they're laughing? But I didn't say anything. I was just like passing by, and they start laughing like even louder. And I was like, okay, what's going on there? Do I have something on my face, or like did a bird poo on me, or you know what's going on? And I turned around to see like why they were laughing, and they stopped. And then I continued with walking, and they left again. And I was just like, okay, I know where this is leading me, but they will not get my power. I will not react to that. And you know what? Then I was, because it was so weird. When I was walking past by them, something fell down from my groceries, my spinach, lol, and they started even laughing more. And you know, and I was just like, fuck it. And then I was in front of my home, like door, and then they left again, and I looked at them and I was laughing so loud. You know, there were like 5 kids or something, like age of 14, 12, 13, 15, I don't know, like, you know. And I started laughing at them, like me, myself, being alone there, and, you know, laughing. And I took away their power by reflecting them, what they gave to me, but being like this inner Leo of like, I don't give a shit, man. Like, laugh at me. I can laugh at myself too, you know. Like, I don't have to react towards you and ask you what's your problem. I don't have to be this person, but I can be this motherfucker that's going to be like laughing at himself and laughing at you guys, and being like so in tune with my higher self, you know, like being in tune with my best version. I mean, I didn't laugh at them because they were like pathetic or something. No, like I didn't even call them pathetic. Like, you know, it's not about making fun of them being like this way. It's more about making fun of this whole situation, that I was worrying about myself, like what do I do wrong? It's starting to feel insecurities, but then laughing at myself, being like, what the fuck is your problem, Serhat? You don't have to feel insecurities for being who you are. You are that you are, period. Laugh at yourself. You let something fall in front of people, and this was such a movie scene. Like, this is something that I think is funny, because sometimes, like not sometimes, like most of the times, my life is like a movie scene, especially when I experience here and there hot people, and I don't know, I'm like goofy. Something weird is happening to me, and then like I'm laughing at myself, you know. Yeah. So like this is like the energy that that you can tap into if you feel insecurities with your surroundings, like what are others thinking of me, etc. But maybe you're not even in this energy, you know. But this is like this Leo energy of I am that I am, laughing at yourself when you do something wrong and continuing to do it right. Yes. And let's check the last message. Get out of your comfort zone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. It's orange, you know, solar plexus. Also sacral chakra energy, right? And just like the solar plexus, also the sacral chakra is yellow and solar plexus orange. So like I'm worthy of creation. Creation power is activating, and this leads you even more to 5D. This lets you connect and co-create with other people. Imagine you upload something and your insecurities would be like, your ego would be like, no, don't do that, no one will see that, blah 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 blah. We know this voice, right? But yet you're following your higher self and being like, no, I will do this decision. This creates this other timeline reality that leads me to my biggest things that I want to create for myself, that connects me to my best version. And you do that. I just saw 2022. Oh my God. Believe and have faith, right? And you do that, and then apparently, like one day later, someone sees your video and wants to co-create with you, wants to collab with you. They don't care about your followers. They just see your talent and your light. And this is the vibration that you have to think of. This is the vibration that you have to expect, that you have to feel like expecting it. Beautiful, beautiful energy for real. I've got goosebumps while talking to you, pile number one. I wish you a beautiful day. Wish you a beautiful start in your portal. And keep being you. You're beautiful the way you are. And by saying that, I receive goosebumps. And I feel like it's meant to be that the ring is in the box. Let's check. Love you much. Bye. Welcome, Black Obsidian, for your pile number 2, for your 4/4 portal. Let's check the energy of 5D, 4D, and 3D. I feel like I have to 3D. Wow, butterfly. Oh my God, beautiful energies. 4D, victory and success in reverse. 5D, anxiety in reverse. Beautiful. And 5D, daughter spirit in reverse. Oh my God. Beautiful energies. Look how beautiful this butterfly is. Look, 3D is the reality in your time-space reality, where you are doing things, where you are putting things into action, where you create your life, right? Where you are doing things with your physical body and create these realities that you desire to want to create. And I feel like you're kind of this butterfly is not fully flying in my eyes. This butterfly is kind of still, like with the wings in red and blue color. It's kind of afraid to express itself. It's kind of unstable and really feeling like, you know, when a butterfly comes out from its cocoon, I received this vision when I saw this card. It's you not being aware that your wings are already dried and ready to fly. Yeah. It's like you're kind of afraid or unstable, root chakra, right? To express throat chakra and be your most authentic self with your wings. Because you might be afraid that that your wings will fall down. But you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to feel insecure, because victory and success here, right? Full energy in reverse. You receive some things back with the number 9 here that will lead you. It's like I saw you following breadcrumbs, pile number 2. I saw you receiving here and there little blessings in your life that lead you even more to be not anxious anymore, to lead you even more to connect more to spirit. Yeah, I really feel like it's like you're this butterfly, right? And you get out from your cocoon and you see really close to you things that will lead you a step forward, and then another thing that will lead you a step forward, another thing that will lead a step forward, and then you realize when you look back, oh my God, I've been doing so many things and I've been moving so good forward. This is the same energy that you've been tapping into. This is the energy for 4D, but I feel like I need to clarify with my tarot cards. Victory and success in reverse. Why? Clarify, please. Yo. 2 cards. Let's check. 4 of Cups in reverse. I feel like letting something really heavily out from your emotions that that make you feel like step back, that make you like regrets, you know, but following more what makes you happy. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Following more what makes you happy, following more your inner divinity, following more. Look, the butterfly here. The butterfly here. Change of course, change of direction. You kind of like, you have to change your direction with the energy here. I will do it a little bit here more so you can see everything. Amazing. I will read out from the butterfly, from the spirit animal book for butterfly to receive more information. But it's beautiful. I got goosebumps by thinking about that. Here, butterfly. Wow, undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. When in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, fragile, frustrated. To bring into balance daily routine. I was talking about this vision of breadcrumbs, right? And this is part like, do yourself some small promises every day and follow those promises so you create a routine, a habit that gets you into this vibration. Let's check, because I feel like you're connecting more to your best version with Door to Spirit. I saw you becoming more in tune with your higher self, with the most best possible version of yourself, of your being. Your circumstances right now are part of you going through a transition, of part of you becoming this beautiful butterfly. Air, change, mental change, 6 swords energy, following your higher self. Look at this beautiful thing. A ship is so crowded with a lot of people, a lot of relationships, a lot of things that you maybe struggle to handle with. That's why the 4 of Cups, to release these things that are making you this fear, that are making you this challenge, that are making you feeling like difficulties. Yet it's all about you following this higher self, this higher being, this inner feminine energy, creating, being initiative, being intuitive, being expressive. This is the bridge that you have to follow for your 5D transitioning, so you can release this anxiety. Because in 5D there's nothing as fear, there's nothing as anxiety. In 5D there's just spirit and what you receive from spirit. 8-1. What you give out, you receive back. This will lead you to new beginnings. Number 9 again. Number 9. Number 9, receiving back, receiving. What you do good to others, you receive back. What you do as a service to yourself and to others, you receive back. Because the vibration towards yourself and the thoughts and the beliefs towards yourself in regards to your being, in regards to your reality, is just a reflection of what the universe is giving to you. Again, what you do towards yourself, if you let yourself if you give yourself fear, you receive fear. You receive situations, circumstances in your life that creates fear. But if you put out creation, expression, love, light towards yourself, most importantly, and the overflow towards your relationships, then you will receive this back. Door to Spirit. Number 7, number 3. Balance out more to be independent. Balance out more to be your own cheerleader. This is also tapping into your feminine energy. Clapping on your shoulder, slapping on your shoulder and being like, you've done a great job today. I'm proud of you. This is something that I am doing daily because I have to. Sometimes I'm so imbalanced in my masculine energy and it's just creating this lack in my feminine. Door to Spirit has opened for you. The more you connect to your 5D higher self version, the more you do the little steps into this direction, even if it's just starting to meditate. It's not about, okay, I have to be now this butterfly and I have to put something out now to the world and I have to show the world who I am. If you feel like that and if you feel called to that, don't get me wrong, do this, follow this direction. But for me, it's like, not, you start with small promises. Even if it's just like starting for 5 minutes every day at the same time to meditate at the same spot. Even if it's just like buying yourself sage and saging every day or every week at this day, at this time, your sanctuary place. It starts with these small promises, even if it's just like starting your day with affirmations. It doesn't have to be a big thing, like, it doesn't have to, like, maybe you have this vision of being someone who does a YouTube channel with tarot card readings. Amazing. Go follow this direction. Yet you don't have to like You don't have to, no one forces you to actually order now a deck and then create a channel, buy yourself a camera and do this because you feel like you have to do. You feel like you have this feeling of I have to do this in combination with fear and combination with worry, otherwise I will not be successful, and I have to do this now, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Not this energy. It's more like, what can I do to follow this direction? What can I do to follow this direction of being someone that does YouTube channels, that doesn't have a YouTube channel, creates pick-up pie readings, but being like in an alignment way that makes me feel peace and harmony, that makes me feel passionate about this situation. Especially if you're someone that doesn't want to jump into the cold water at once, just like wants to put their little toe and then more and more. For me, an example, I remember how I was dreaming, and I have this voicemail on my phone, 2018, December 2018. I was laying in my bed and I was like, this is something that I always do when I lay in my bed, imagining what I want to create for myself, spreading intentions, speaking them out loud, feminine energy. And I was talking to myself and being like, I want to be this person that is a model, but I want to be also this person that preaches with tarot cards and helps people. During this time, I just had this deck of my tarot cards, the one that found me 4 or 5 years ago. Yet I didn't know where to start, yet I didn't know what to do, but Spirit led me more and more within my daily experiences within a year. I started with here and there, reading myself tarot cards and looking into the book. Then I started doing more with my Instagram stories rather than posting it, because I didn't have a second channel as I do now on Instagram, where I focus more on spirituality and expanding your consciousness. It was more like I had this one modeling page, but I didn't want to post there the spirituality things because it's my portfolio. Yet I wanted to show the world who I am, and I did a story. Like, I've been working a lot with my Instagram stories. I did some daily pick-up pile readings, 3 cards, and like pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I was doing the definition, or I was doing here and there daily messages just for the collective from my Instagram stories, whoever read this. Starting with the little things and then moving forward and moving forward and moving forward, but in an alignment way. Then I came to this point in December 2019, or even January 2020, I am not sure, I don't want to lie, or even November 2019, where I ordered the energy oracle cards, the psychic tarot. My friend gave me her spirit animal cards because she felt called to. And I started more and more doing videos. It's like you have to start with those little steps into this direction of your highest desire, yet don't be like overthinking, don't be over doubting, don't be over worrying. Just feel like everything is in alignment with you and as long as you maintain your positive energy, as long as you maintain your highest expectations, and as long as you maintain doing the inner work for yourself. Because while I was doing the things that I just said to you, I was also maintaining the inner work. I was meditating, I was journaling, I was reparenting and reconditioning myself, because I realized I have some lacks within my belief systems. I have the lack of abundance, of feeling abundant. I had the lack of feeling abundant. I had the lack of feeling not worthy enough for modeling jobs, for seeing myself as a supermodel. Like realizing my own shadows and doing the shadow work. And this led me more and more to this situation that I am right now, where I am right now. And this is something that will help you more. I just saw 3344. Hey Google, what does angel number 3344 mean?
Here's a summary from the website sacredscribesangelnumbers.blogspot.com. Angel number 3344. Aim high and have faith and trust in your capabilities, as you are fully supported, surrounded and loved by the angels and higher beings of the spiritual realm. You have toiled long and hard, and your angels want you to know that you have successfully manifested prosperity and abundance into your life.
Amazing message. Thank you so much. Like, do whatever resonates with you, this message. It resonates amazing with me. And this is something that you already experience in another reality or in your reality right now. Be this butterfly, embrace, show the world who you are. Do the little steps, do the little promises. I mean, what does even little mean? Little is just an adjective that I use or that we use in, and we all have a different perception and description why we use this word little for defining certain things. I mean, maybe little is for you, little promise might be for you going on the internet and buying yourself tarot cards. Maybe for the one or the other is little promise something as in setting a timer and meditating every day 5 minutes. You know, like everyone has their own definition and perception about things as little promises or big promises or little steps or big steps. You define your reality, you define your beliefs, you define what your actions are and how you can create those actions. You listen to your inner intuition, receive guidance, ground it to the world by putting things into action in 3D. This is how you jump from one quantum reality to the next quantum reality. By seeing the decisions that you can take and how you can put the things into action with your mind and putting the things into action. You know, either I could have stayed at home today and just eat ice cream and don't do anything for my spiritual work. Don't do anything that I signed up for. And it would create a complete different reality. I mean, it doesn't mean that that it would create something as being not successful, but it would create something. It would lead me to another reality. But doing this right now and you listening this right now creates another shift into my reality and into your reality. You know, it's like the little things. It's the little things that create our steps into and create these jumps into the next reality. And it's the same for you. Like one person that is as much made by source as you are talks to another person that is made as much by source as anyone else. And we all have the same rights because it's our birthright to experience abundance, prosperity, wealth by serving ourselves and the world with our gifts, skills, talents, with whatever tools you have. If your voice is a tool, use it. If your hands is a tool for cooking, painting, drawing, writing, whatever it is in feminine energy, whatever you can create, do it. Follow this direction. This will create beautiful things and shifts in your timeline reality. Trust me, like I'm talking about experience, and this is why I love this platform. This is why I love connecting to you guys, because I am as much as anyone else watching guidance videos on YouTube and trying to become my best version and doing the work for it. I'm not any more different as you are. We're all the same, for real. Thank you so much for I feel like I heard some notes. Okay. Look, a lot of 4 cups. Between 6 swords and 4 cups. Balance yourself within your relationships more. Beautiful. This was also the butterfly message. I feel like you're giving too much to yourself, to others. You're being too much. You feel like maybe even this like you put so much someone else onto a pedestal. You give them so much motivation. You see in them the light. You see in them their butterfly, and you give them the motivational speeches. Yet when it comes to you, you don't do the same towards yourself. Balance this out more for the one or the other. Like do whatever resonates with you. 1122. Yes, this is like about highest hopes, highest expectations for yourself, because it was like this. 7711. Okay, so 2 messages. Hey Google, what does 7711 mean as an angel number?
On the website numeroscope.net, they say, the message, encoded in number 7711, relates to the field of personality development and creativity and says that your personal growth, expressed in the ability to feel and understand people, is gaining strength.
Beautiful. And now, hey Google, what does angel number 1122 mean?
On the website sacredscribesangelnumbers.blogspot.com, they say, Angel number 1122 is a message from your angels and archangels that you are to stay focused upon your highest expectations as the angels and universal energies work behind the scenes, helping you to manifest your wants and needs, goals and desires.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's check this one here. Wow, you're on the right path. This is your confirmation, because you received so many ideas right now, so many downloads, and you were like, wow, this boy is talking to me. Yes, I'm going this direction. This is your confirmation. Like tap into this unknown. Do things, start things. Beautiful things coming to you. Gratitude is my new attitude. Yes, be grateful for what you have, for what you will experience, for what you already experience. Then you will attract more. A lot of blue colors, a lot of expressing, a lot of throat activation, a lot of speaking your truth, a lot of shining with your light. Beautiful energies, pile number 2. Thank you so much. I just heard also number 2 means feminine energy, being and having faith. Look, there's this woman in reverse, feminine energy, right? Amazing. Amazing grace, how sweet that sound. Cool. So let's start with the next pile. Thank you so much. Welcome, pile number 3. My name is Serhat and you picked the lapis lazuli. Let's dig into your energies. 3D, shark in reverse. 4D, destiny in reverse, but new beginnings coming to you. 5D, contract in reverse. And number 9, receiving. Also balancing out, blossoming abundance. Beautiful things coming to you. But we have to understand, why is everything reverse? Yet it's a beautiful understanding. I have to check the shark energy. And then I will give you my, like my view on that. Let's check. Here. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky, destructive. To bring into balance honesty. I feel like pile number 3, for your 3D reality, you have to be more honest with some things in your life. Maybe towards yourself, but I feel like also in relationships, because I see the contract card, I see the Libra scale, I see the blindfolded girl. Like I don't want to trigger you, right? It's not about you, it's not about me being like this tarot card reader points out with his finger and is like, you blah 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 blah. No. We're here to become our best version. We're here to become connected with our best version. And trust me, from my own experience, I was also a sneaky person. I have a sneaky side. I also had some narcissistic behavior in my life. I was gossiping in my life. I'm not Jesus Christ just because I talk to angels or something. Like, I'm as much human experience as anyone else on this planet. We're all in this together. This is all part of our journey to become to our best version. You're not a person that is doing something wrong in a case of pointing out with the finger to you and being like, you did this and this and this and this. No. This is your job for yourself to work with your shadows, right? As much as it was my job for myself, whenever I saw shadows in other people, that I understood it's just a reflection, a golden mirror reflection of who I am and what kind of faces or versions I have on my own, like I have for myself. You know, it's just there to play the part to make me to become to my better version, to connect more with my higher self. And for you, it's like when it's out of balance, sneaky and destructive. You know, like I just hear Spirit Guide was like, tell them. Like I was someone in middle school even, when someone told me something about their secrets or something, and Capricorns can be like the devil, can be revengeful as fuck, like for real. And there were these momentum in middle school where someone was fucking me over, and I was like, sis, you should not have done that, And being like spreading their secrets towards the guy that they liked or towards their crush or something. Like I've been the devil for real, and I've been I had to face my shadows, and I'm so grateful for this experience, because for us to become to our best version, to tap into our light, the one or the other needs to tap into their deepest darkness. It's part of our process. It's part of becoming to the butterfly. A caterpillar is in deepest darkness. I don't want to say it justifies that I was a shitty person, but it definitely helps the one or the other to realize that they're not alone in this, and that they can forgive themselves and see they maybe done a mistake, but it's not something to blame themselves for, especially if you have spoken your truth towards yourself about that and brought into your awareness, brought awareness into your perception, and realized some things about yourself that were not cool, yet you understood that you have to change these things and that you can be a better version. You just have to choose to be a better version. You choose being compassionate. You choose being kind, because it's so much easier to give the same energy back towards the people. It's so much easier to receive shit and shit back to a person, but it's so much more challenging. I don't want to say difficult, I don't want to say hard, it's challenging, because it makes us to a better version, to receive shit and give compassion back, to give kindness back, to give love back. Because we see through the conditioning, we see why people are acting the way they act. Because one time in our lifetime, we have been maybe even in the same situation. Or we see why they have been conditioned in the way they are, because maybe their parents have been experiencing the same thing in their childhood, and they were just projecting this during raising up the person in their childhood, And this is how we see through the conditionings, see through the layers of an onion, and hold on to the essence of a person, the soul. Because when we look from a soul perspective, from 5D, everyone is just like a part from source, as I am. Just because right now in this present momentum, I am a much kinder person, a much more compassionate person in comparison to my past self, it doesn't mean that I'm a better person in comparison to someone else. This is not how this works. Everyone is on their unique journey. Everyone is playing their unique part. Everyone is playing their unique puzzle piece. It's just me who chooses to hold on to the light and see through the conditioning, yet setting some boundaries, because this is healthy. This is what we have to do as light workers, as any other human being as well. Yet not being too separative with others. It doesn't make me to a better version when I say those are different, those are still conditioned, blah 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 blah. No, we're all the same. And this is something that really has to be a word and spread the word in spiritual community or in any other community as well. Because sometimes, separating each other is judging, and this comes from an ego place. This comes even from a wounded ego place, and this is something that is called shadow work. I'm not a better person just because I can talk, just because I am more just because I worked on my layers of conditioning and I understood my own light and how to shine it more, and receive some messages from higher frequency beings in comparison to maybe my past version who wasn't receiving that. I mean, everyone is on their journey and everyone has to work on their conditioning because they have responsibility for that. Yet it doesn't make me to a better person by being sneaky and judging and pointing out with my finger. What I want to say about your reading is, I'm not here to trigger you, but I'm here to help you to become to your better version. And there's obviously some truth that you have to speak with the lapis lazuli here, throat chakra activation, being more honest towards yourself firstly, and secondly towards your surroundings. With the destiny card here, this is how you can transition to 5D. This is the 4D card, and I feel like there's some new beginnings coming to you. But when I see this card, I see like multiple versions of you, and you're kind of also stuck in between. Who am I? How can I choose to be myself? How can I choose to follow this direction? I don't know where to invest. I don't know how to receive back. I feel like blindfolded, yet I have it in my hands to which direction I should follow. I want to blossom, blossoming abundance in reverse. I feel like I just hear by pile number 2, it was something about a butterfly and following breadcrumbs, this vision that I received. And for you, it's kind of the same. For you, it's kind of following the breadcrumbs of understanding what is it that you are, who is it that you are, and who is it that you want to become to. This is the most important question. Who is it that you want to become to? Do you want to become a kind person? Do you want to become a good, loving person? Because you experienced here and there kindness by your surroundings, and you understood this is something so beautiful, this is something so vibrant, this is something so colorful. I want to be something like them. Yet it's in your hands what you choose. It's in your hands if you go to follow direction A because it's easier, or if you go and follow direction B because it might be more challenging, yet you are willing to go through these challenges to become to your better version. Means for you or for me, do I receive shit and go follow the path A and give shit back and react with some wounded parts from my ego because I see bad in them, I see evil in them, yet it's a reflection of my own self? Or do I follow path B? Still see the perception of them being evil, still see the perception of them being this and this and this, yet understanding and seeing through the conditioning, through the onion layers, and holding on to the essence of their soul, and being like receiving shit, being not reactive, yet responding in a loving, kind, and compassionate way. So it makes you, shapes you, challenges you to your better version. I am grateful for the people who challenged me. I am grateful for the people who supported me. I am also grateful for the people who loved me. Like everyone in our path, we chose with our soul to live and incarnate in this lifetime, in this reality. I chose my family. My family didn't choose me. I chose my family with my soul. Yet I didn't know that when I was living through the years. I didn't know that when I was experiencing abuse, emotionally or physically, by like whenever I reacted as a child reacts with my ego towards my parents or towards my older brothers. It doesn't make them to evil people. It just shows me, and I'm so grateful for that, because it shaped me and challenged me to who I am now. To hold on to compassion, to hold on to light, to hold on to love. Because I chose to be in this family. And I'm grateful for the lessons they taught me. They're soul lessons. You know? And I understood and saw the bigger picture of why they were doing this. Because they didn't know better. They experienced maybe even worse by their own parents and just projected it to me because they have never had the chance to deal with their traumata. So I have compassion and I have kindness. Why should I give them back what they gave me? I took responsibility for that and I healed on my own. You know? It's the same with the people who bullied me in primary school or who bullied me in middle school. I'm not telling you this to victimize myself. I'm not a victim. I'm a winner as much as anyone else here on this planet. You are a winner as well. It is just like the thing of seeing through the conditioning, understanding why people behave they are doing, like the way they're doing, and holding on to the essence, yet setting boundaries. Maybe loving someone from afar, but still choosing to love. Choosing love over fear, choosing love over worry, choosing love over anger, choosing love over madness. I'm so grateful for the people who bullied me, who were imitating my voice because I had a higher voice when I was a boy, like younger, who were touching my belly because I was overweight, who were touching my, even like sometimes some boys were touching like my, like my breasts because I was having some fat in my breasts, and they were making fun of that. And I'm so grateful for these experiences because it made me to a much kinder person. It made me understand that this is something not nice, that this is something that never ever someone wants to experience in their life. And it made me stronger in who I want to become to. It made me stronger to connect to my inner core of being and the beliefs that I starting to develop for myself, the intentions that I started to spread even through middle school. I was like, I'm going to become a model and I'm going to change the world, and I see myself having a six-pack and I see myself having this and this and this and this. And I look at myself now and I'm so grateful for that, you know? And I'm so grateful for you listening to this, because it gives me a chance to speak about my experience. And this is the same with you. Start to understand what is it that I want to unleash, that I want to unreal about myself. Speak the truth towards yourself and understand that it's in your hands to choose who you want to become to. And then do the work. Invest into this. Bring some balance here. Bring some balance and don't act like blindfolded. You put away those blindfolding things, and see that there's so much waiting for you that you can actually create, that you can actually have an impact on with your energetic footprint. It's in your hands who you choose to become to. It's in your hands what you can do to become this version. Being and playing a service for yourself, raising your vibration and towards others. How can you do that? Ask these questions. It's all about you, who you want to become to. Do you want to become a musician, a painter, someone who reads tarot cards, or maybe even someone who starts a business online that helps and improves other people? You know, be honest towards yourself. What is it that you want to create for yourself, pile number 3? And go for that. Because blossoming abundance is there. If it's in reverse or upwards, it's there. You have to tap into this co-creation, but before you can tap into that, before you can manifest, before you can co-create with the whole world, you need to co-create with yourself. You need to balance out with yourself, with your beliefs, with your thought patterns, with your actions, and see if this is really serving you and others. What is it that you believe in? I had to work on feeling more worthy, feeling like I deserve abundance because it's my birthright as anyone else's. I had to work on believing more onto myself to be an international model, to actually accept that, because I had so many solar plexus imbalances, sacral chakra imbalances, being like more also root chakra imbalances, being like more mother and nurturer towards others rather than firstly towards myself until it overflows so I can share it with others. Being also like surrendering and victimizing myself, surrendering to others rather than firstly towards myself. You know, and also like feeling like a victim by the matrix and not knowing that I'm capable of creating. It's all in our hands. We need to grab this energy and we need to do the first steps and we need to follow this bliss. Because it's my birthright as much as it's yours to live an abundant, wealthy lifestyle. Amazing. I don't know, this was more about preaching. Maybe like you needed to hear my experience because I felt called to share this, and I'm so grateful for you listening to me. Again, it's not about it's just about talking about my background, because sometimes people see me and they feel like, oh, you've had such a wonderful life and you look so good and you look blah blah blah. And I'm grateful for these comments, because clearly something must have changed in my vibration and my physical appearance that people see me with this perception. Yet I feel like called to share my background so people understand where I'm coming from, so they can see, wow, like it's actually possible to do a change, to follow your bliss, to do this and this and this, you know? And that's why I'm also so grateful for these experiences that shape me, for these soul lessons, for these bullies in my life, because they made me to this version. They co-created me to who I am right now. And this is also how I also forgave myself for being a bully maybe towards others, or for being like darker narcissistic behavior towards others, because I realized as much as anyone else played their puzzle piece in my reality for being a bully, for like making me this and making me that, I played this puzzle piece by others and helped them, maybe co-created them to a better version, to a stronger version, because I played in their life someone dark and projected my own wounds into them, you know? But it's all about forgiving yourself, forgiving them, seeing what you can learn from this and adapting that as wisdom and continuing with your life. Being thankful for them, thankful for you, loving them, loving you. You know, this is like letting go with love and light. Beautiful energies, for real. You're a beautiful being. Show the world who you are, please. All the best, Serhat. Bye. Welcome the last pile, pile number 4, purple fluoride. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to your 4422 portal. Do you have picked pile number 4? And I've got goosebumps and I feel called to share with you the angelic number. Hey Google, what does angel number 4422 mean?
On the website numeroscope.net, they say, angel number 4422 meaning. The message, encoded in number 4422, relates to the field of creativity and hobbies and says that very soon you will have an opportunity to make money on your hobby.
Wow, thank you Google. I hope this resonates with you, pile number 4. Let's see what's the 3D energy for you. The elk in reverse, beautiful energy. I feel like roots coming to the world and connecting you for co-creation. Receiving light codes and grounding them. Maybe this is some grounding work that you have to do. Let's check pile number 4. Second card for 4D energy. Rejoice in celebration. I feel like for you to tap into your 5D, you have to celebrate more. You have to see what you created for your life because you made so many steps forward, pile number 4. 5D energy, yes. Archangel Gabriel in reverse. Speak out your truth. Celebrate more, he's saying. The last card, wow. Deutsche Value in reverse. But you know, if it's in reverse or not, it's like something that's on its way to you, but you need to celebrate more what you're grateful for right now so you can actually ground these energies from the source. Ground these energies that you receive. I just saw 1133. Okay, I feel like you have some worries and you have to give them away to the angels because I feel like you're too much right now in the fear of others because you actually have so many things right now that you can be grateful for, yet you're too holding on and dimming your own light because you're kind of afraid to hurt other people with like you maybe not have lost your job, maybe you experience some good things with the work that you've been doing, like your own businesses, for example. You're still having beautiful relationships, you're healthy, and maybe your friends receiving like all the negative, all the opposite. But don't let yourself dim your light by seeing their loss and feeling their pain. I mean, be compassionate, yes. Hear their problems, yes. Spread your light, yes. Don't neglect your own blessings. Don't neglect your own things that you can be grateful for. Because this is how you sabotage in your own thing. Just because someone is experiencing something so tragic in their life doesn't have to mean that you have to act like your life is also tragic or like mirror like your life is also so tragic as theirs so they feel better or something because you're afraid to hurt them. This is not okay. Spread your light even more right now. Show the world even more right now what you can be grateful for. Because it will enlighten other people to follow their bliss and to follow their dreams. Maybe we've been even someone who has been working so long on their own businesses while doing part-time jobs, while doing this, while doing that. And now is the time where you harvest your fruits. And when you shine with your harvesting fruits, your friends will actually see and be like, wow, like he's been or she's been working so long on their own things and now they harvest their fruits. It motivates me to follow also my blessings, to follow also my ideas, to create also my own projects and to go with that. You know, this is the same for you. You have to shine even more with your light right now so other people see that you've been doing the whole time everything right. It would be not fair towards them to hide your blessings because you're afraid to hurt them or you're afraid that they maybe curse you or something. No. You only can get cursed if you firstly don't protect yourself with the calling upon your angels, and secondly allow yourself this vibration of feeling and believing into being cursed. Because if you open up your vibration of feeling like or being cursed, then you actually give the people the chance to curse you. But if you say you're protected, you're blessed by Archangel Michael and your guardian angels and any other archangel, maybe even Gabriel, then you block this energy of being cursed or feeling cursed or whatever. Don't be that. Don't open your own vibrational field and your auric field of feeling like someone might curse you because they see what kind of blessings you've been receiving and so. No. This is not true. This is not real unless you believe in that, unless you open up for that, unless you give them all the chance to curse you. Let's check the elk energy. And I'm not saying that your friends might curse you or something, but sometimes we're like, and especially Middle Eastern culture, the devil's eye, you know that? They're wearing this devil's eye because they're afraid to get cursed. But it's like, am I afraid to be cursed, or do I even allow it to be cursed? And I'm standing above this vibration because I am light, I'm an infinite being of light, and no one can do me anything. Let's check the Earth card. Elk, where are you? And I'm feeling good. Listen to this music, Feeling Good by Nina Simon, or I don't know how it's called, Simeon. She has a beautiful voice, and this also brings me back to my present moment. Whenever I wander with my mind and here and there experience some lower vibrational things, because I'm wandering with my mind and allowing other people to tap into my auric field, I'm reconnecting back to the present moment, and I sing the song. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling this kind of, because whenever you sing out loud for yourself, it also boosts your vibration. Whether you're on key or not, I don't even know how this works. Okay, elk. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Wow. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. When in balance, supportive, kind, consistent. When out of balance, pretentious, high, and mighty. To bring into balance, eat and drink more consciously. I feel like you have to definitely eat more veggies, eat more fruits, high vibrational food for your diet to ground these energies that you're receiving, so you can actually be more in calibration of rejoice, celebration. I feel like also being more authentic towards your friends. Supportive, kind, consistent, in balance. When out of balance, pretentious, high, and mighty. I feel like I need some clarifier for this one, because it's the father energy. This energy of the archetype of father, being supportive, grounded. And maybe right now there's some friends of you that are in a kind of different opposition of what you're experiencing, and you kind of don't know how to support them. Maybe listen to them and be like, I hear you, and I know, like, I hear you, what you're going through. Yet you don't have to adapt. Yet you don't have to mirror back that your life is the same. I mean, I feel like if they're like true friends, they will be happy for you and be like, wow, you've been doing an amazing job. And I see like how much work you've been putting into modeling, for example, and you deserve what you experience right now because you've been working so hard and so much. That those are true friends, applauding for you the loudest when you receive blessings and harvest your fruits for the work and the labor you've been doing and the efforts you've been putting into. Just saying. Elk energy in reverse. Ace of Swords and Six of Swords came, and Four of Cups. I feel like you've been maybe even in between picking pile number 1 and pile number 4, because those two cards appeared also in pile number 1. No, sorry, pile number 2. I'm not sure anymore. Sorry. Check pile number 1 and pile number 2 if you feel called to, and if you've been like in between those two piles. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you don't know how to invest into yourself, how to bleed for yourself, bleed for your manifestations, but you do know. You do know how to cheer you. I feel like you have to cheer yourself also, because you've been actually experiencing some good things, but kind of you have to be your own biggest cheerleader, pile number 4. You have to bring more stability and more sacral chakra activation of I am creative, I am worthy, I'm stable, I'm secure, and tap more into your feminine energy with the 6 swords here. Look, she's like, you know, course of direction, change of direction. The direction of you cheering yourself up, the direction of you tapping on your own shoulder, the direction of saying like you've been doing a great job. So actually seeing and receiving the things that you can be grateful for. But there is some things for you. I feel like pile number 4, really the first energy that I felt, it was really this energy of, wow, I feel like you've been receiving so much, but you have to ground this more. I feel like you are full of, I feel like you're full of ideas or something like that, like receiving a lot of guidance from source. Yet when I look at this thing here, I see so many roots. I mean, besides the explanation of the book, right? It's also about the first thing that I saw intuitively. And I feel like you have to invest more into grounding. You have to invest more into yourself. You have to invest more in your diet. You have to change your diet a little bit more. Being more high vibrational food. Grounding more the energies that you've been receiving. Sometimes I have days where I'm just like buying a lot of food, even like nachos, even like guacamole that is ready to go, or hummus and ice cream. Here and there I was also rolling a joint for myself because it was something so nurturing, something so like something that I deserve, treating myself. And just like journaling and eating my food that I cooked for myself. Like really like even sometimes baking pizza. For real. Like making even like here and there sometimes my own cheese but out of cashews with tahini and nutritional yeast. Or I was going crazy and I bought like organic cheese. Like, you know, whatever my intuition was telling me. And whenever I bought these self-care days, went to grocery shopping, I saw the number like I paid once 22 euros on that self-care day. And I was just grabbing intuitively things. I was not even planning it. I was just like, I need to go grocery shopping and I want to eat nachos. And everything else that I grabbed on that day was intuitively drawn to. And I paid 22 euros or 4 euros 44 like one time. I even like put them into my journals and be like, look, self-care day, I deserve, I'm worthy. 22 euros is so angelic, so like in tune, highest expectations. I can do a reset and I can be my feminine energy and receive and ground. And like receiving means also like giving yourself a lot of food, nurturing yourself, mothering yourself, and letting your body digest, your physical body, these energies that you've been giving. Like, I mean, try to have a balance with like healthy things. You know, sometimes like I do everyday intermittent fasting and try to have a first meal is like a smoothie made of spinach, berries, almond milk, and some good fruits, tomatoes, you know, like something in combination, like that my body has the first thing that it receives into my blood is something high vibrational. And then it depends on my mood. If I have a self-care day, like I cook something really good food, like good high vibrational food, even like try to have it plant-based. And then I combine it with nachos and salsa or combine it with pizza. You know, but I try to balance these things out because if I would just eat, you know, like for example, this thing here. I don't know if this is product play. Okay, I have some muesli, right? With chocolate pieces and nuts and it's roasted and it's actually not healthy if you just like put it into a bowl with milk and eat it. But if you have in a bowl first oats, I even like in my oatmeal to have some like tomatoes to cut them into small pieces because I like tomatoes, banana, some frozen berries. If you have vegan protein powder, put the protein powder inside. So you have a bowl created of high vibrational things, and then you give yourself a permission to top it with some organic chocolate cookies or non-organic, I don't know, like do whatever you feel to. Some dark chocolate pieces and some muesli that is roasted with chocolate and peanuts and nuts, seeds, with honey or whatever, and it's like as a topping. Yet you have this balance of everything and eat this, you know. In comparison, it would be, I think, unhealthy to just eat this muesli with chocolate and milk because you give one thing into your body, yet try to balance it out. This is like how you can balance and how you can tap into your feminine energy. I feel like there's some things that you need to release. I feel like you have to really fill your own cups and bring their foundation, body, mind, soul. to ground even more these energies on Earth. Let's check Archangel Gabriel. What do you have to say? 5D. Archangel Gabriel, clarifier please, because you're in reverse, honey. Bro, come on. Let's check. Okay, this card wants to come out. Queen of Wands, yes. The Queen of Wands is a power manifestor. And I feel like you are in this energy, but you have to be more loyal towards yourself with this dog here. And you not being too picky. But I feel like being picky when it comes to yourself. Buying yourself good things. Buying yourself organic stuff. You know, sometimes I was thinking like, I was, you know, like, I was once modeling for this spa center in Barcelona, and they gave me a coupon code, 30 minutes massage and 1 hour spa area. And my past Serhat version would be, let's give it someone for a birthday or something, or let's give it someone else who deserves. And I was like, yo, like we were thinking about it, and I was like, yo, Serhat, take a moment, please, reflect back. When did you ever went to a massage or received a massage present once from someone? You've never been to a massage, you've never been to a spa, and this is like something that you have been receiving as a money thing, exchange, because you've been modeling for the spa center. Like, what is it? What is your problem, dude? Someone gave this to you as a present, so why do you want to give it away to others, you know? Be picky. Be like in this vibration of, I deserve going to a massage. I deserve receiving this massage because I've been doing so much back workouts and had so many back days, and I really deserve to have someone who massages me for 30 minutes and even longer. Why should I give it away to someone else? Don't you value? I feel like for you, you have to really, a lot of balance. Wow, those 3 cards just fell out, and I saw them, so I have to put them there. But what I wanted to say before I show those cards, pile number 4, since you're the last pile, I can really like talk, you know. I see here 3 cups, body, mind, soul. You have to balance out these 3 things more. This is the transition to 5D. The more you balance out yourself, the more you play the father for yourself, I just hear, the better you can ground these energies and receive the value, to receive the blessing. Because whatever you put yourself internally, whatever you create for yourself internally, whatever you believe for yourself and put your actions towards yourself internally, the more you receive that externally. Look, if I would have given away this massage coupon to another person because I thought like they deserve, I mean, this would be an act of kindness, yet I would not receive other blessings. I'm telling you, because I was not an overflow. If I would be an overflow and had like 5 coupon codes, or like, where like, oh, yesterday I already received a massage by this beautiful person that wanted to massage me for 1 hour or something, and I feel like I can give this away to someone because I really feel like I'm an overflow, then it would be nice, it would be kind, it would be like act out of compassion. It's something like, when I am an overflow, it's amazing to give it away to others. But if I am lacking in my own cup, no, honey. Why should I give more energy from my lacking battery to someone else if my battery is not fully 100%? Why? Because I want to be liked? No. Put yourself first, please. Those 3 cards wanted to come out. 7 cups, yes, juggling around, not knowing, you have to do some shedding. Pile number 4. Also here, 2, 4, 7 wands, 7 cups, and King of Pentacles. Being more independent. I feel like when it comes to your friends, you're giving away too much. And this is also how you can transit more into 5D. You know, it's not about giving away too much. It's about when can you allow yourself and prioritize to give away to those relationships. You have to make yourself some boundaries, to set some boundaries and really reflect like, okay, am I overflow? Am I not overflow? Can I give away now? Can I not give away now? Follow more your inner voice, your intuition. Because King of Cups, King of Coins is in reverse. You're super unstable when it comes to value and prioritizing finances in regards to other people. I just hit, maybe you're even a Libra, because Libras tend to be so giving away because they want to like serve the whole world, but yet cannot compromise and cannot compensate for their own good. Juggling around with cups, emotions, experiences, and not knowing what to shut off. Seven Wands, receiving, like, you're like obviously helping in towards others, but are they also helping to you when you need that? Like, there's a lot of shadow work to do as well here. I mean, I said in the beginning, you've been receiving so many blessings, etc. pp. But you do. But it's like, what do you do with them? You know? Ground yourself more. Be more secure. Be more stable. Full moon energy. I just said full moon Libra. The last 6 months, since September, new moon Libra, September, new moon Libra, till now, you've been working a lot with the relationship towards yourself, towards your surroundings, and experience here and there some hurt, some this, some that, but you have to stick more to you. Daughter value is open again, but you need to balance out firstly more for your own cup, for your own good. Thank you so much, pile number 4. This was a long reading, and I hope it resonates with you. I hope it brings you a little bit further. I hope you've been receiving my energy. I am grateful for you. Thank you for you. I've got goosebumps. All the best. All the love, Serhat. Bye.